Hey there folks, today we have the Rockwood 8335 SB with a front kitchen made by Forest River. And we will start over here with your first storage compartment. It is a pretty shallow one, but it is quite tall in regards to that, so it gives you more height versus more depth. Here we have the outdoor TV hookup, mount right there, plugs right here, and your cable or satellite outlet right there. Have your potable water inlet right here, which fills up your fresh water tank. Put your hose in there, turn it on, let it fill up. Do not overfill it because otherwise that will damage the tanks. Here we have your ice making machine right inside here, which it is labeled as well. Have your furnace vent covers right here to prevent insects from getting up in there and building their nests. Solar capabilities on the side right here. And we have another storage compartment with a Super Saver package in it. Here we have your inverter and your inverter switch right here. Push this on and you will begin powering your fridge off of your batteries. But if you're plugged in, you won't need this, so just press it off again and the LED will fade out, leaving you with running off the plug. And right behind that door we have your front jack controls right here. Just press the button which way you want the jacks to go. If you want to lift your jacks up, you press the extend, and etc. You have your docking light switch right here. Flip that to the on position and that'll turn this LED light strip on the front of your cap on. We have a dual propane system right here with a regulator here. Simply flip this to whatever tank you want to draw off of, and this little arrow right here will tell you what tank you're pulling off of. You can only pull off of one at a time, you cannot pull from both. And we have a dual battery setup underneath of here for your solar and your inverter. And here we just have some general information about your tires and your VIN and your weight of your unit. Come around over here, we have the Galley tank drain, which is the gray tank for your sink and your, just your sink. And come over here, we have your outdoor shower in here, as well as your hot water heater right inside this little cover here. Always give this a little flip before you use it. Make sure there's water in here. If for whatever reason your gas or electric isn't working, make sure to press these reset buttons in. And you have your electric element on-off switch in here, as well as one inside the unit. Flip this on to heat your water off the electric element, and turn the gas and electric on to give you endless hot water and a faster recovery. Here we have the water and your cable and satellite hookups. Here's your city water connection, as well as your antifreeze inlet here and your tank flush there. Cable and satellite hookups there. Everything is labeled as well. We also have your plug right here. This takes a 50 amp supply, so make sure that when you plug it in, you're using a 50 amp adapter. And we have your black and gray tank valves right there. Just pull the valves out, take the cover off, and you will start draining all of your tanks. And we have another storage compartment here with your griddle and bag of goodies that comes with your unit right there. We have a backup camera option up there. It does not come with the unit, it is sold separately. And here we have your outside shower, another outside hose hookup right there, as well as your rear jack switch right here. Runs off the same system. When you're extending those, if the motor does shut off, you did not break it, it just bottomed out. Give it a minute and it'll automatically reset itself. And right here we have your LP disconnect for your outside grill that will go right on this bar here. In order to use this, pop that cover off, push this in, insert your hose until it clicks, and then release this. Give it a snug tug to make sure it's snug in there, and spin this valve so it's pointing with the hose, and that will give you gas to your griddle. come inside the unit here. We also have your awning here. Put this away at night, you'll have it in the morning. Do not tie the arms down, and if it is windy, put your awning in, otherwise you will just end up breaking it. Here we have your control panel with a bunch of neat buttons here and an LED gauge here that'll tell you where your tanks and or battery is at. 4 LEDs means full, 1 LED means empty. Here we have your gas and electric water heater switches right there, as I mentioned earlier. We have your water pump here and your tank heater. This is to keep your tanks from freezing up on you so you can drain as needed. Have your slide out switches right here. Push up to bring your slides out, push them down to bring your slides in, and your awning switch here. Up to extend it, down to retract it. Here we have your light switches. Here's your first interior switch that works for the kitchen. This one is just a standard flip. This one is a flip and it'll release itself back down. You have your interior for your bedroom and hallway, your porch, your awning, and your step lights. Here we'll have your radio, fireplace, and a TV setup right there. Got your fridge here that runs off of either the inverter or plugged in. You need to be plugged in to use your microwave. And we have your stove top. In order to light your oven, you need to press the stove knob in, turn it, hold it, and as you're holding it, turn the sparker till the pilot lights. Keep holding this in for a couple more seconds until your pilot you make sure your pilot's lit, then release it and turn to your desired temperature. Here we have the sink and your carbon monoxide alarm there. Come to the back, we got your thermostat here. AC will only work if you're plugged in. No AC on your 110 adapter. It will not run. And we have your furnace here. In order to scroll through what you want to see, just click mode until press system. Now select which system you're on, whether you're on heating or cooling, and then mode will change how the fan speed. And then you use these to adjust your temperature and zone to adjust what zones you're using. Coming to the bathroom here, we have a GFI outlet here. If your outlet is not on, it has a red LED, that means that your outlet's not working. Press this reset button until it clicks and the LED goes away, then your outlet is working again. And we have your light switches here. And we have the bedroom here with a light switch right there and outlets on both sides of the bed, as well as an outlet right there. And then come back up front here. And that is it, folks. Thank you for purchasing from All Seasons. We hope you have a great summer and that this video is helpful if you have any questions.